Hi, this is Colette Zimmer at Windsor Stables, and I'm here with Augie. He is a 5-year-old draft horse cross. He is in our lesson program. So I'm working with Augie to teach him some dressage basics so that my students can learn from him. And Augie is a very crooked horse, so we're going to be working a lot on straightening him also. So I'm going to start him on the lunge line, and this is why I have the rope halter on in addition to his bridle, because I'm going to lunge him off the rope halter. I don't want to be attaching the line to the bit because that would be sending him signals about turning, which are not necessarily translating to the same signals we would give him while we're under saddle. He's also a big, strong horse, and if he were to pull on me, I don't want to be hurting his mouth. I want to be educating his mouth, and I'm working with some side reins so that he can learn to give in his back and work into the contact. So that's where we're going to start. So I'm going to get him hooked up. And he's done this work before. So I'm going to go to a length of the side reins that I know he's comfortable working with. If you were lunging your horse for the first time, you would start with your side reins really long to make sure your horse doesn't have any trouble with it feeling too restricted. All right. So walking on. And when you have your horse in side reins, you don't want to do a whole lot of walk work because it does limit the back and forth motion of his head. So I'm going to go ahead and trot. There you go. Good boy. And you see I'm getting tangled up in my lunge line. This is common. So the idea is keep your slack in your whip hand. This way also, I can keep a smooth contact with the lunge line. I can send him out, make the circle a little bigger, and I'll let the line slip out of my hand. And then if I want to bring him in a little closer, I'm going to grab the slack and slide my hand up the line. So that way your hand never leaves the lunge line. We want a steady trot. So it's normal for a young horse to go a little too fast and then a little too slow and a little too fast and a little too slow. It's not really a big deal. Just trying to communicate with him about my driving aids and my restraining aids. So I can give him a little half halt on the lunge line. He starts to understand that the pressure on his head means to slow down. Yeah, you see he's chewing on the bit, starting to stretch down. That's a better trot. Good. Yeah, a lot of horses, when you say good, they want to stop. So next time he's good, I'm going to say it with a little more energy so he doesn't think that my tone is telling him to slow down. Good boy. Like that. There you go. Super. Okay, and walk. Good boy. And ho. All right, you can change direction. So this is his harder side. It's his harder side because with a horse like him that's leaning on the left rein, he wants to go haunches in this direction. So he's not wanting to bring that right hind up under his body. So we're going to be talking about that. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's getting the hang of it. So I'm giving him the turn. I'm turning him with my lunge line, but I'm also engaging that inside hind leg at the same time. So I'm going to turn the shoulders, engage the hind leg, and turn the shoulders, engage the hind leg. There you go. Good. Turn the shoulders, engage the hind leg. Yeah, it's a lot weaker this direction. That's normal. Every horse is crooked. And this is a very normal crookedness. That was a good reaction. This is a normal crookedness for a young horse to have, where they don't want to engage that right hind and they lean on the left rein. So this would be considered the hollow side. The more I can talk to him about bringing that inside hind leg up under the body, the straighter he's going to be. Good. Okay, and walk. Good boy, and ho. All right. So that's his warm up. And now we're going to do basically the same thing under saddle, working to get him to step evenly into the contact. All right. So we're going to start to the left, actually. So again, Mr. Augie here hangs on the left rein. So we're going to talk to him about taking a little more right rein and not hanging so much on the left rein. So it's really important when you're going to the left on a horse like this that already leans left, that you keep a steady outside rein. Even if, so bending left is also harder for him. Good boy. Good boy. So even if you have to lose a little bend for a moment to establish a contact on your outside rein, like this, okay, and then I'm going to use my aids for my left leg and my left fingers and ask him to step a little sideways into the contact in the right rein. He's very distracted. He's a young horse. Get his attention on me, please. Good. There's also, yeah, there's a horse running, there's a weed eater, there's a lot of stuff going on. So to keep his attention on me, which I know his attention's on me when his ears are a little bit back like that, is I'm going to keep asking him to look to the left. And I'm going to be a little busy with my left leg and my left fingers to keep his attention on the inside of the arena, not on what's going on the outside. There you go. There, he's starting to relax a little bit. Good. Step a little sideways. Nice. Good boy. Now he's even relaxing in the base of his neck. That's what I want. I don't want him too high in the frame right now because he is still learning how to use his back. So as the base of the neck goes down, the back can come up. So still just softening him. I'm giving him a little tickle with my whip, not as a punishment, but just to say, hey, pay attention over here and use that hind leg. Use that left hind leg. It's the stronger of his two hind legs. So this is his good side. He's a little more confident in this direction because he's better able to support himself on that left hind leg. All right, this is good. Yep, we came to the distracted section and he's still paying attention, so that's good. Oops. We both lost our attention at the same time. It's that itch. All right, Let's see about this track. Let's see what we can do. Oh, no. Oh, for crying out loud. Good, like there, it's really good. So I'm staying soft. Now I'm pushing him a little bit over. Very good. Good boy. Nice. So I'm doing all the same things I was doing in the walk. Just a little quicker now. Yeah, and anytime he gives me a little release, I'm just going to be really soft and just go with it. There. And there's always going to be different spots in the arena where your horse is more comfortable working. Yes. Diving out towards, trying to go towards the gate. It's always an issue with these guys to begin with. You got to teach them to stay on your aids. Good boy. Little sideways. Little sideways. Good. Yeah. So now he's leaning in quite a bit. So now I'm going to use my spur. Yeah, little spur. Little fingers on the left rein, but steady on the right. There we go. Yep, like that. Good. There. Steady on the right. Good. So the idea of this direction is you want him to give to the left rein and then you give it back. So that way he learns not to hang on it. So give, yeah, he leans in, little left leg, left fingers, ask him to give, soften, and then give it back. Keep the right rein. Good, like that. Yeah, the turns are going to be hard. Look at those big shoulders. Good. Good. All right. Good boy. Good. Now this direction, you still have to do a little play and give on the left rein so he doesn't hang on it. But pushing him out, engaging that right hind leg at the same time. So I'm half halting as I'm using my right leg. A little sideways like that. And then soften, don't let him hang. Good. Yeah. There you go. Good. 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 There you go. Yeah, I should be able to straighten him and make him look a little left. There, that was good. Then back to right flexion without leaning on the left rein. Good. Yeah. I'll let him reach a little bit. That's a little reward. Let him reach down, not too low, just because he's not quite strong enough to do the stretching. He's learning to use his back, learning to give over his back, but he's a big horse. He needs a lot of balance at this stage. Good. Yep. Anytime I use my right leg, if he's like, huh? I give him a little tap with my whip on the hind end. He's not afraid of the whip. Yep, and he's hanging on the left rein, so I'm going to counterflex him for a moment. Push him off the left leg. Good. And then back to right flexion. Half halting my left rein. Asking him to step under with that right hind. Good. Softening him with the right fingers at the same time. Yep. All right. And let's see about the trot. Last transition wasn't that good, so let's see if we can get better. Yeah, better. Good. Good. That's really good. Yep. Not wanting to turn. So I'm doing a little swing, swing, swing to the inside. Good, that's fine. I'll take it. A little more forward. That's good. And now swing, swing, swing. Right leg, swing, swing. Yeah. Good. And if he has to go a little more forward this direction, to use both hind legs evenly, that's okay at this point. Good. There you go. He's alternating between falling out with the shoulder and falling in with the hind leg. Turn. Turn by engaging that right hind leg. Good. Turn. Engage it right hind. Engage. Engage. Good. Good. There we go. Exactly. Super. Alright, and nice down transition. Good boy. Good boy. Keep forward. Stay forward in the walk. Good. Good boy.